Good morning, everybody. We've got 3 interwatch items to go over with you today. There's 2 aggravated batteries, which involve shootings, and 1 aggravated residential burglary that we'll go over. The first one is an aggravated battery, a shooting that happened last night in the 10,000 block of West McCormick. That case number is 16C 76868, 16C 76868, aggravated battery in the 1000 block of West McCormick. This happened on November 1st at approximately 7:15 p.m. On November 1st at approximately 7:15 p.m. officers were dispatched to a shooting call in the area of McCormick and Seneca. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a 31-year-old male in the parking lot of the Johnson's General Store there at the intersection. He stated that he had been shot while he was at a residence in the 1000 block of West McCormick. EMS transported the victim to an area hospital with critical injuries. Officers made contact with numerous individuals at the incident location over on McCormick. An 18-year-old male was arrested and booked into jail for aggravated battery and attempted robbery from the incident. This investigation is still ongoing and is active as we speak, so limited information other than that is available. We would ask if anybody does have any information regarding this case to please call Crime Stoppers or the Wichita Police Department Detective Section.
What's the relation between the 18 and 31-year-old?
Right now that's still being looked at. I don't know if they were acquaintances. They were all at the house together. It was neither the victim or the suspect's house, though, so they were both at somebody else's house there in the 1000 block of West McCormick. But as far as what their relationship is, I don't know.
Were they breaking into that house?
No. There was no break-in at the house. It was just an incident that took place at that house.
Near McCormick and what was it?
Seneca. He actually drove himself to the Johnson's General Store at McCormick and Seneca there, and then the incident took place a block away from that intersection.
Can you say the 100 block one more time?
Sure, 1000.
Just one gunshot wound?
1 gunshot wound, yes, to the abdomen.
Thank you.
That's the 31-year-old.
Correct.
How is he doing now?
Still critical as last I checked.
Besides those 2 people, were there any other witnesses that spoke?
Numerous witnesses and people at that residence, and like I said, they're still trying to contact individuals that were there that left, and still trying to look for a couple individuals that had something to do with the attempted robbery as well.
So do we know what was actually going on at that residence?
You know, it's a little early to say, and like I said, they're still talking to people, so it's a little early to put out what actually occurred. During the investigation, it was learned that it was a robbery attempt of some sort, so I'm not sure what exactly the suspects were attempting to rob from the victim. However, they didn't get what they wanted, hence the attempted robbery charge. So the victim got shot.
So who was the homeowner?
I don't know his name, but
Well, I mean,
he's
the 31-year-old?
no. Neither the victim or the suspect live at that McCormick house.
Okay.
Yeah, there's somebody completely different that lives
Were
there.
they the ones that were doing the robbing? I mean, were they, do you know?
The suspect didn't live there.
Okay, were they the ones that were possibly trying to rob the place?
The suspect?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Was there more than one suspect who said they were trying to?
Correct. We're still looking for more individuals that were involved in this attempted robbery.
I see that there was another 15-year-old that was also booked from that address. Is that in connection to this?
I think it's unrelated. He was there, but it's an unrelated incident. Okay. Second one is an aggravated battery under case number 16C 76880, 16C 76880, aggravated battery that occurred in the 1900 block of South Kansas. This occurred on November 1st at approximately 8 p.m. On November 1st at approximately 8 p.m., officers were dispatched to a walk-in shooting call at St. Joseph Hospital. Upon arrival, they made contact with a 14-year-old male victim who had a gunshot wound to his left leg. The victim told officers that he was in the area of Linwood Park, 1900 South Kansas, playing basketball when a fight broke out and shots were fired. The victim stated that he was struck by gunfire one time in the leg as he ran away. Officers did respond to that area, checked the area, were not able to locate a crime scene, and spoke to witnesses there who did not indicate that they saw a disturbance or heard shots of any kind. The investigation continues to learn about the details of what possibly occurred. We're asking anybody that might have been in the area around 8 p.m. last night, anywhere on South Hydraulic or 1900 South Kansas, that maybe saw or heard something, to give us a call. Let us know what they saw and heard so we can try to put the pieces together of this case. Crime Stoppers, again, 267-2111, and the detective section at 268-4407.
Linwood Park?
Linwood Park, yeah. Linwood Park is at 1900 South Kansas.
You said, what time did the actual incident possibly happen?
Shortly before 8.
Because it's dark.
Right.
Are there lighted basketball courts in Linwood Park?
That I'm not sure. I haven't been down to that park in the nighttime, so I'm not sure if there is lighted courts there or not.
How did he get to the hospital?
A lady in the, I think, Pawnee and Hydraulic area was advised of the shooting from two unknown suspects, or two unknown people, and picked him up and took him to the hospital.
You said he was 14?
14 years old, male. Okay, last one is aggravated residential burglary. Case number 16C76924, 16C76924. This occurred in the 1100 block of North Sand Plum. And this occurred on November 2nd at approximately 2:45 a.m. On November 2nd at approximately 2:45 a.m., officers were dispatched to the area of Central and I-235 for an unknown call for police. Upon arrival, officers contacted a 21-year-old male who reported returning to his home in the 1100 block of North Sand Plum and found an unknown suspect stealing items from his garage. The suspect fled the scene in a blue Chevy pickup, and the victim called 911 and followed the suspect to the area of 500 North Gilda over by Central and 235. The suspect bailed from the truck and fled on foot. The victim was unable to get any kind of description of the suspect. The victim's home was occupied by a 54-year-old female during the incident. However, she was unaware that the incident was occurring in the garage. The property taken included golf equipment and tools from the home. It was recovered in the vehicle and returned back to the owner. Investigators are working to determine who owns the truck and who might have been in possession of the truck at the time of the incident. There's been no arrest made.
Where was the truck from?
He left the truck in the 500 block of North Gilda, which is right over by Central and 235, and then he ran on foot from there. So the officers have the truck, but they don't have the suspect that was in the truck.
How did they track the suspect?
The victim called 911 and then followed the suspect to that area. The suspect obviously saw that the victim was following him and jumped out of the truck and ran.
I don't think that's very far, is it?
No, it's not very far. I think Sand Plum's over in the Central and Ridge area, if I recall right.
Tell me again what was stolen.
Sure, just some golf equipment and miscellaneous tools that were taken, and those all were found in the truck and were able to be returned to the owner.
Was the garage left open or?
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it was open or not. Okay. That's all I got today. Thanks, guys.